So I promised you some extra content, and here I am, away from the studio. How about that? And this actually isn't too far from where I live. I'm in the middle of Windsor right now, and just behind me over there, that is Windsor Castle. It's a real beautiful landmark, but it's one of those things, of course, when you live on the doorstep, you never bother visiting it or thinking it's anything special, but it really is. It really is a pretty special building. I don't know if you can see it over there or not, but it's kind of lovely. And I used to go past this every day, funny enough, when driving my little girl as she was then to school. There's a road at the top. We went past this, it's called a straight mile in Windsor, and it's where the Queen actually rides down. She goes through here and straight up when she goes to Royal Ascot. This is her road, really. It's her back garden. She comes out the gates up there by the castle and then just rides on a carriage straight here, straight the way through to Ascot Racecourse. So it's been an okay kind of morning actually. In fact, it's been a bit more positive because he's now been struggling with YouTube a little bit, and this weekend has been positive. I had the video go up yesterday on the, what was it on? I'm now forgetting what my video was on. I certainly had a podcast go up today with Hartley, Charlton and myself talking about the Far Out event that's coming this week. And then I did a video this week, and I can't for life remember what it's on, it'll come to me in just a moment. But that went up, and all the feedback has been reasonably positive actually. Oh, it was on headphones. Five basic guides to buying your first pair of studio headphones. So that went up as well. Shows you the amnesia's got into it. And this morning, I'm trying not to do too much today. I'll spend a little bit of time in the studio, but other than that, it's going to be time away, and I'm going to go back, maybe get something to eat on the way back from here, and then sit down and watch the Grand Prix. I've got to be recording, so I'm going to go and watch the Netherlands Grand Prix this afternoon. So I'm avoiding all social media, so I don't know what's going on. But as you can tell, it's kind of rather beautiful out here. As you can tell, it's look at it. It's a lovely, lovely place, and it's beautiful around here. It really is. So I feel very fortunate to live in such a lovely place, and then get myself back in here. There we go. So I thought I would just do my first vlog with people around me. Now this, I can tell you, I do feel awkward with. Me being quite shy, funny enough, I know I do all this stuff to camera, but I'm actually quite shy, so I've had to walk away from people to make sure that I didn't feel too self-conscious, and people are looking at me, but I'm trying not to look at them. So I'm getting used to the idea of doing this thing out and about in public, and I know I've got to conquer it. I'm just not there yet. I spent this morning, funny enough, trying to learn more about motion array, the graphics pack. If you're watching my videos, you'll see my titles and sequences are much better now, and that is because I'm actually using a proper motion array pack, but their title sequences aren't as easy to use as I thought. So I spent this morning just playing around in the studio trying to get used to that, because I didn't have anything to produce, so it's time just to myself. So that was time well spent. And then this week I'm not sure what I'm going to do video wise. I'll try and get some more blogs up for sure. I'm not sure if I'll be anywhere as pretty as this again in the next couple of days, but I'll try and get another vlog up. And then video wise this week I was thinking of doing tutorials, because that's something I really enjoy doing, but I might actually do a 6 months with the studio display. That's another possibility of something that I may do. So it's been okay. Generally this weekend the feedback and vibe from YouTube has been positive, and that's what gets me. I had a really nice comment yesterday night saying, geez, I can't believe you haven't got more views and subscribers. And that's the thing that's been getting to me. It is so hard to get particularly subscribers. So I don't know if you're aware, but in YouTube to monetize, which is only the start of getting AdSense turned on and making some revenue from it, but in order to do that you need to have 4,000 view hours and 1,000 subs. The view hours are not too far away from about nearly up to 3,000 view hours now. Subs I'm only at 400, so I need to find a way to get my subs up, but maybe if it does make the content better and more interesting. That's what I've decided to do, get back to kind of what people seem to enjoy me talking about, which is headphones and audio and Adobe Audition, Premiere Pro. So I think maybe just focusing on doing videos along those lines will be decent. And the other thing I'm going to do this week, of course, is cover the Far Out event. I won't do a live video on it because there are so many other bigger creators doing it that it seems pointless me doing it. So I'm just trying to see, I'm still playing with this gimbal. It's a DJI gimbal that I use for these things, and yeah, it's a decent bit of kit, and I plug a mic. I've got a lav mic plugged into it, so hopefully the sound's not too bad, but it is gorgeous. The other thing I'm regretting is that, I don't know if I can show this or not, no, not without doing too much playing around, but for the first time in 6 months, I put jeans on, and that's not so good. I don't know, no, I'm not going to try and get into that, but I put some jeans on and I am regretting it. It's too warm, it's too nice and I shouldn't have done it. So the minute I get back in, before watching the Grand Prix, I'm going to put shorts back on, that's for sure. I think that's all about I've got to say this afternoon is just time away really. It's just lovely just being out here and enjoying what is my kind of local area. So yeah, it's absolutely stunning around here, it really is. You can kind of see the place that I live in. It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. So there you go guys, that was a quick little vlog on a Sunday afternoon, being drowned out by the planes from Heathrow at the moment. I hope you're having a lovely time. More vlogs coming this week, more videos coming this week. I'll also be writing about the Far Out event. So if you fancy reading me, don't forget, hook up over Medium. I'll try and leave a link to where you can find me for that in this vlog. But Sunday afternoons. I'm trying to drink less as well. Not that I'm an alcoholic yet, but I'm trying to drink less. I went really well actually recently and drank a lot less. And last night I had some wine and really enjoyed it. So I'm not sure this afternoon I'm going to sit down and drink wine with the Grand Prix or not. I'm not sure. We shall see. Anyway folks, it's been lovely talking to you, and I will catch you during the week with a lot more